La Brea has everything that I love about television shows. It has this action-adventure element with Eve and the gang down below, working out where they are and just encountering all these things on the fly. Every single episode there's a new thing being thrown at them. It also has this great mystery element to the show with Gavin and Izzy above ground trying to work out where their family are and how to get back to them. And then for me personally, what I love most is the human element of the show, the different characters we meet, how they form this bond. It's amazing to think of this really heightened situation of this group of strangers being thrown together. How do they survive? How do they respond to one another? Are they going to sort of fall into anarchy or really come together as a group and survive together and get through it all? And the thing I love most about La Brea is the fact that this group of strangers really rises to the challenge and they form these very, very strong bonds with one another. Playing Ty has been a real journey because when we find him at the beginning of La Brea, he's going through this very intense experience. Not only has he obviously fallen into a sinkhole, but in his own life, he's had some very, very intense things happen to him before we meet him. And so I've learned a lot from Ty. I think the main things that I've learned are compassion. He's a very compassionate guy. Being a psychiatrist, he's used to not judging people. He's used to taking people as they are, and is always there with a helpful word or a hand on the shoulder. I've learnt the importance of purpose. Ty is someone who feels when we meet him that his purpose has been taken away from him. And so it's nice to go on this journey with him as a character to see how important purpose is and how he finds a new purpose in this new world. The final thing about Ty that I've really learned and loved going on the journey with is how non-judgmental he is. He takes everything as it comes. He really tries to be a voice of reason and a voice of compassion, like I said, in this new world. And he's always looking for solutions, which is really inspiring to me personally. The thing I'm most excited about audiences seeing is this incredible cast. It's such a varied group of people, and LA itself is such a melting pot. So you can imagine if a sinkhole were to open up in the middle of the Miracle Mile in LA, any number of people will fall in. And we have Americans, of course, we have an Australian, we have a Brit, and it's incredible to see, like I said, how we come together as a group, and the cast is so incredible, so passionate about the project, so committed to their performances. So it's been really wonderful for me to witness that, and I can't wait for the audience to see it. La Brea starts in modern-day LA when this giant sinkhole opens up in the middle of the city, and a group of disparate strangers, cars, buildings, all these things fall into this sinkhole. What attracted me to La Brea right from the start, from when I first read the pilot, was just the scale of the ambition of the project. And I remember thinking to myself, it's either going to be a huge hit or a bit of a flop, because it was just so ambitious. And I'm grateful now, having filmed the big bulk of this season, that I feel as though we've done some really wonderful work and really done justice to David Applebaum's great vision for this show.